sitting right on top of it. They just didn't know it yet. I didn't expect my life to change with a single phone call when my uncle passed away. I thought I'd maybe inherit an old house, some land, nothing major. But when the lawyer sat me down and showed me the documents, even I had to read it twice. 1,300 acres. And not just empty land, a full suburban neighborhood built right on it. Houses, streets, a lake, an entire HOA community. All of it legally tied to my name. At first, I thought there had to be some mistake, but there wasn't. The land had been leased decades ago under terms that would, let's just say, very favorable back then, and those terms had expired, meaning everything sitting on that land now was under my control, so I decided to go see it myself. I drove out there the next day. Beautiful neighborhood, clean streets, families walking around, kids playing near the lake. It looked peaceful, but I wasn't there for the view. I walked up to the highest point nearby, a small cliff overlooking the entire area, and that's where I saw her. Karen. Red suit, perfect posture, the kind of person who clearly believed she was in charge of everything. She noticed me almost immediately. "Can I help you?" she asked, already sounding annoyed. I calmly held up the document. "I believe this belongs to me," I said. She barely glanced at it. "This is HOA property," she replied. "Private community." I nodded slowly. "I know," I said, "and it's built on my land." That's when things changed. Her expression shifted, confusion first, then irritation, then full denial. "That's not possible," she said. "We've been here for years." "I'm sure you have," I replied, "but ownership and occupation aren't the same thing." By now, a few residents had gathered. People always get curious when voices start rising. Karen stepped closer, lowering her voice like she was trying to control the situation. "You can't just come here and make claims like that," she said. I didn't argue. I just handed the document to the police officer who had just arrived. He read it, carefully took his time, and then he looked at her. "Ma'am, this appears to be legitimate." That's when the panic started. Whispers spread through the group, people looking at each other, trying to understand what this meant. Karen tried to push back. "There must be some kind of misunderstanding," she said quickly. "But there wasn't single quotes to end." Deep down, she knew it. I looked out over the neighborhood. Again. All those houses, all those people, living on land they didn't actually own. And then I said the one thing no one but expected: your rent just tripled. Silence complete. Silence. It hit them all at once. The reality, the shift in power. Karen stepped forward again, but this time, she wasn't as confident. "You can't do that," she said. I looked at her calmly. "I can," I replied, "because this is my land." The police officer didn't interfere, because this wasn't a criminal issue, it was legal, and legally, I was right. Over the next few days, things got messy. Residents were angry. Confused. Some blamed Karen, some blamed the HOA, but the truth was simple. They had built a system on land they didn't control, and now that control had changed, letters went out. New terms. New rent. No exceptions. Karen tried to reach out to me again. This time, her tone was completely different. Less demanding, more careful. "Maybe we can work something out," she said. I looked at her for a moment, then asked one simple question. "Did you ever check who owned the land?" She didn't answer because she hadn't. None of them had, and that was the problem. A few weeks later, things settled down. Some people left, some stayed and adjusted. The neighborhood was still there, but it wasn't the same because now they knew. And Karen, she wasn't in charge anymore, not even close. As for me, I didn't need to shout, I didn't need to fight. All I had to do was show up with the truth. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to like the video and subscribe for more, and tell me, where are you watching from? Where are you watching from?